So before I begin this, I just want to say I'm no freaking poet, but here we go, a retrospective of Let's Plays in 10 years. Hello guys and gals, it is I, the Sample Man. A retrospective was the original conceived plan. So here it is, my channel started out as a Halo fan. Montages, moments, and betrayals I worried would lead to a ban. So I changed focus to Let's Play. I started my first project, Double Dash, and didn't know what to say. I got views unlike Halo a month after I started in May. Go and laugh hysterically at part 2. I couldn't keep my nerves at bay. Second up was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Updates to this came at a crawl. Nintendo eventually content ID'd everything, face and a scowl. So I said, delete most everything, in a whiny howl. Gears of War came up next, and I worried not. I knew a lot of people liked it, and me saying, shin shot. I played the game pretty casually, some would suggest like a bot. But the game is great and has a really atmospheric plot. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker took a lot of time. People made fun of me for gaming over. Or this rhyme. This was peak Sample Man in his prime. Chugga and NCS did this too. I was green with envy like a lime. So out came Call of Duty in 09. Modern Warfare 2's plot was mighty fine. I wanted to play it and bask in its shine. Played with friends first day, shots in dark gentlemen's, from sunup till when we'd dine. My 6th LP was of Conker's Bad Fur Day. A perfect game for my sense of humor to play. Those Teddy's levels in my memory, they still stay. As do those tank controls. Sarcastic, yay. I continued on to Super Mario Sunshine, featuring Flood. Washed over an island covered in sickly mud. I still think about Chucksters and my face red with angry blood. But it's an LP that feels like talking to an old bud. Onward to Gears of War 2 I went. It was a great journey of both success and fun I was sent. My early fire though had really begun to vent. I had begun to tear down my walls, more like make a dent. Next up was Donkey Kong Country, a game I knew back to face. A game with my sister whom I'd race. So I beat it in 9 parts, a pretty fast pace. Beat it too fast though, not many memories I can trace. In Luigi's Mansion, I found solace in the dark. Haunted levels to me, always in my memory left a mark. But this LP is a favorite of mine, it's always in the top 10 ballpark. Heck, I even played this through a stitched up hand, all thanks to the LP spark. Another in my top 10 is Twilight Princess, also a huge time sink. But proudest of all, my naming contest for episodes. Winners getting a shout out and a channel link. Pride me at my peak, even with my goofy laughs as I thought I'd jump into the drink. But if you haven't watched this one, go check it out. Wink. Quickly I was onto Donkey Kong Country 2. Even more quickly this game I was through. YouTube upped the time limit to 15 minutes, not 10 when they were shrewd. I know for one thing, a bunch of dumb jokes were spewed. Donkey Kong Country 3 is my least favorite and has Kiddy Kong. This game also did not take long. I went through this game in race format, like 1 and 2, quick and strong. Quick and fast, just like the bong of a gong. Stupid rhyme alert. Up next was Donkey Kong 64. At that point, a collect-a-thon I couldn't take anymore. To me, I thought it'd be a chore, which in turn for you guys, I thought it'd be a bore. So what was I to do next, I implore? I played me some Call of Duty 4. Even though I played it poor in my, even though I played it in my eyes very poor, it was a great LP to some, so that's the score. We Love Katamari was some zany fun. I can even just randomly rhyme in bun. It makes as much sense as the game's time in the LP sun. But man, was I sad the day this was done. A door opened that was 1,000 years old. With Paper Mario TTYD, I stuck to the LP mold. It's a project I love, and when all was said and told, though I admit, some of the jokes were just a bit too bold. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is a favorite of mine, what can I say? It's a very unique, rare game to play. All the ridiculous enemies to slay. Eventually might revisit this one day. So I moved on to get my first co-op LP done. The Simpsons Arcade on Xbox Live was the one. Yankee Gamer, Pardon Joe, Bubba, and I had our fun. We did it in 45 minutes. Damn, son. God damn it. LP20 was, of course, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I, of course, collected all the star coins I could see. Though a certain chorus caused all the rage in me. Since the LP, I have not played it since, and just let it be. Super Mario Galaxy was my 21st Let's Play. My lucky number is 21, and this might be my best LP, I'll say. Everything went right, day after day. Though needed all those star bitzels to pay. Paper Mario, I had not played before this, and so I bought it and LP'd it on Wii because of an experience I didn't want to miss. I added it to my top 100 list, though not better than TTYD in my opinion, and that's not a diss. Lollipop Chainsaw is a LP I regret I made. A totally street guy I played. Trying to cast myself that way, and the gay question I did evade. I compromised myself, and for that, this rhyming shade. Another regret is my LP Geist, in which I played a ghost. I wanted a game no one had done at most. But all I did in this LP is just mentally coast. I don't know what I was thinking, and for this LP, I deserved this roast. So I went back to the basics with Aladdin LP25. A quick and easy game I knew well was worth the dive. Regained my confidence with each video that went live. And with that, the LP fire began to revive. Then enter a raccoon named Sly. His first game, I thought, was in 90s slang, pretty fly. In this game's LP, I reached a new high. I had started leaving my past high and dry. Super Paper Mario's LP has a personality all of its own. My skills at this point, I had taken a long time to hone. Paper Mario's name, this game, though, had on loan. But in its own way, it's a fun game. At least I hope it was shown. Banjo-Kazooie is a classic game. I think I did this game justice. No jokes that were lame. I hope I showed it the reverence it has in my life all the same. Though I'm pretty sure Grunty's rhyming scheme in this video I do maim. Next up was what I thought would be a good LP. I chose to start up Gears of War 3. I thought this was what my fans would want to see. After a while, I canceled because the LP didn't appeal to me. LP 30 was Bayonetta, which is not on my channel anymore. Though with this LP came a lot of lore. After a 30-hour train ride and a sandwich I abhor, I recorded zany episodes, namely 1 through 4. So after this, I played Donkey Kong Country Returns and entered the jungle. The controls I tried not to bungle. I imagined this game world pretty hot and to be quite fungal. I tried too hard both in the LP and this rhyme. That I just did bungle. So on to Suikoden 5 with Frasiador and crew. Collected all 108 characters, which is quite a few. I wanted something on my channel that felt a little bit new. And in that I succeeded. At least that's my view. BioShock Infinite in my mind was both good and bad. I was attacked and mocked by a website, which made me quite mad. So when that shut down, I wasn't sad, actually kinda glad. Infinite, in my opinion, was the best experience I had. Resident Evil 4 is a LP of mine that I can tote. Probably a top 5 LP of mine if I had a vote. Plus, hey, it has Leon in some tight pants and a leather coat. I wouldn't mind him rescuing me like Ashley on a boat. Tomb Raider Anniversary was another I did at the exact same time. In this LP, I tried being clever like this rhyme. Most of what I said about Lara was meant for Leon in a way quite sublime. Hopefully through this, halfway through this, I got quite sick and couldn't talk, like a mime. My favorite LP of all was Little Big Planet 2 with Zach. I always go and rewatch this one back. He's my best friend and practically brother. Let's say the chemistry just didn't lack. Watch it through all the way and be prepared for a laugh attack. Slide 2, I remember very little of this, but to me this game was a miss. It caused me to get mad and steam through my ears did hiss. It's definitely bottom 5 of my LP list. Ah yes, Maximo Goes to Glory. That LP had quite the story. It was so difficult, like picking up a lorry. British humor. So I quit it to stop the worry. Bad rhyme. So up next was the Stick of Truth of South Park. The humor of the game was up to the mark, even if some of it was quite dark. It kindled some more of my LP spark. So up next is Catherine, which Zach said to play one day. I played on easy because puzzles always get in my way. The game is fantastic, I just gotta say. Vincent reminds me of a guy I liked, named Ray. True. Simulation games are very hard games to LP, and that was the case with Theme Hospital, as you can see. Though hilarious illnesses came with a fee, I canceled it though. I grade the LP a B. Crash to Insanity was requested by a subscriber of mine. I think I played it mighty fine. Though a few parts did make me whine. I think the LP overall does shine. Splinter Cell was a bit dull. I needed to use my brain and my skull. Because this did not in viewer numbers poll. Though it hit my darkness itch, so for myself it made me feel full. Tomb Raider Legend was not my best work. Inside I felt like a mega jerk. My gay side internally going into a lurk. While portraying a straight guy, internally I was going berserk. Dragon's Crown lasted only 2 episodes with Zack and Roy, though the project still brings me great joy. I may play through this still if I'm being coy. Probably though on stream. Oh boy. Super Mario Galaxy 2 was up next for me. New features in the game I showed all to see. Another very fine LP. Though I let those green stars be. Up next was the rare game Cameo Elements of Power. Sadly, this game made me a bit sour. Especially if I played it for more than an hour. Some parts even made my skills almost seem to cower. Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves was a great project to do. Unlike Sly 2, which made me go boo-hoo. I sing this game many praises, unlike 2. It was amazing fun, and many parts made me feel like, woo! Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was up next. The nature of the game had me clearly vexed. Though multiplayer I feel somewhat hexed, I'm comfortable saying this game's plot was pretty great in this text. Ocarina of Time was always my planned end, but via the internet I did send how this game helped a teenage me mend, and how gaming became an escape for myself, a mechanism to defend. Uncharted Drake's Fortune happened after a break. My LP skills had to reawake with Nathan Drake. But within an action game with nothing at stake, I got back into flow and not be a version of myself I would consider fake. Uncharted 2 was a really fun LP of mine. Nate Drake's butt in those jeans was mighty fine. From jungles and climbing a vine, a great LP, top 10 and last of the Uncharted LP line. Toe Jam and friggin' Earl 3. That game, I just wanted to be free. It made me mad and no one wants that to see. So I canceled it. GG. Kirby's Dream Course was a fun blast from the past. Power-ups and members of the Kirby cast. I was sad this LP was so short and didn't last. Proud of my scores though, that I did amass. On to Disgaea 2 and my pretty friends who say dude. To the spunky Rosalind who can be quite rude. The Queen, Etna, Adele, our hero, and even a frog that's lewd. Whenever I think of this game and its LP, I'm always put in a good mood. Blood Rain is another LP that makes me sigh. I kept trying to be the straight side of bi. Now I keep thinking, my oh my. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed my lie. On to Disgaea 3 I went. And okay, I need to vent. This game needed a new protagonist to be lent. Because Mao needs to go get bent. Catwoman was so utterly and terribly bad. The controls can make the most sane person go mad. Probably the game devs whose names are attached to this are quite sad. But hey, it's a buggy mess, so speedrunners can be glad. Disgaea 4 is the last real LP on the Sampleman channel, I like to say. From my favorite character Valvatorez to the gameplay. I have so many good memories, it's hard to keep them all at bay. So go on ahead and watch the LP, and please buy this game on its re-release day. Ghost Hunter, my last true LP on my channel of old, was in the supernatural mold. I tried playing through it blind to be bold. I don't know why I canceled it, all said and told. Ported over to my new channel, Slightly Irritated, was Oddworld Stranger's Wrath LP. At that point, I had no idea what y'all wanted to see. So I felt this was a good idea to me. Then it went on hiatus, and I let it be. Sunset Overdrive, I made my character really hot. Like this ass in those motorcycle jeans quite a lot. Finally felt comfortable being gauged, so right here I'll jot. This LP is the true me. The previous 60 plus are not. Fatal Frame was suggested to me by Plenty of Time, and he hit the nail right on the dime. The dark, camera-infused horror in the camera's chime. I felt the atmosphere and a twinge down my back. That I ain't denying. Stardew Valley is a special game to me. It just lets you be. Sebastian, my dream boyfriend, and Sam, my rocker. I love both, as you can see. I'll be back to this again soon, on stream or LP. Ico took me on quite the ride. The emotions coming and going like the tide. It's a great game, that I can confide. The greatest game with a great character by your side. So I figured a whole series I would go through. I looked at all my games and figured Super Mario Brothers would do. So through the first game I flew. Many a Bowser were slew. Now on to the black sheep of the Mario Brothers family tree. I moved on to Super Mario Brothers 2 for all of you to see. It was a great LP. I so decree. It's on YouTube, and you can go watch it for free. To Mario Brothers 3 I moved on with the iconic Raccoon Tales Mario Wadon. A truly great game, that's no con. A game and LP that'll live in my memory for an eon. Super Mario World next got my LP glow. Progress got a bit slow, but eventually got into this game's flow. Even if the launcher made my lid blow. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island was the next to start. This game always has a special place in my heart. I looked forward to recording each part. I hope I honored this work of fine art. Super Mario 64 was next and so soon. I hadn't really practiced before, so I was out of tune. But even if I had, the camera still made me mad as a loon. I canceled it quick to not act like a goon. Then came a surprise Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I snickered when this game got leaked, or as I'll call that, a tattle. I'm sorry I followed the herd mentality like cattle, because this game is great and left everyone a bit rattled. Infamous Second Son was next with the mighty fine Delson Rowe. I don't know how to rhythmically time my feelings about this in a bow. It started off a bit too slow, but man, did it end so great and was quite the LP show. Super Mario 3D World allowed Mario to be a cat, and for this game, I will go to bat. I had fun all the time I played this game for as long as I sat, and that's all I gotta say about that. Everybody's Golf was an idea for me to come back from a break. It's a great golf game, top tier, a la. It's a great golf game, top tier, a la a finely cooked steak. All of the courses vary from desert to tree-lined serene lake. This LP was very, very fun to make. My next LP was the third Devil May Cry. In this one, Dante was shirtless and leather pants was very spry. I couldn't do this one without the outfit being left high and dry. This LP let me be me again and let me cut enemies to pieces, small as a fry. Tales of the Abyss was next with another favorite character of mine, Guy. But eventually this LP did my patience try. And that eventually ran my patience dry, as did the LP flame from me, which it did pry. My current project, Golf Story, still on goes to this day. I love this game so much, and I want it to forever stay. In my annals of fun games I did play, and in terms of Let's Playing, I'm never going away. So I want to thank all of my viewers over the last 10 years. All my subscribers and viewers the last 10 years. I want to thank you guys for that, for all of your support. I want to just say thank you to all of you, because you guys have made the last 10 years of my life amazing. I started really as a 26-year-old who was kind of mad at the world because of what happened in 2008. And I've laughed, I've cried, I've gotten angry at video games, you know, and you guys have been there for me. I've dealt with the death of my aunts. I've watched a cousin of mine die of ALS. And you guys have gotten me through that. So I truly appreciate it. But I want to thank you guys for keeping me rooted in me and allowing me to find myself and allowing me to be myself. And I could never thank you guys for what you've done for me. And I do have a few special thank yous to people I've met over the last 10 years. So I want to start a special thank you to my best friend, Mr. Prinny of Time, my brother. And we're going to just go through the list, because there's a lot of people I want to thank and give a special thank you. So I want to thank Odensmack, Chicken Fajita, Game Guy 888, Shots Rocks, Ryan Ryoga, Parn Joe, Banana Pie Lord, MML, Tennis Bubba, Slim Kirby, Dark Minded Sith, Dark Gentlemans, C-Dub the Sadist, Nasty Nate, Lil Sane, Champion Bob, Attacking Toucans, Josh Jepson, Hale Diamond. Psychotic, Golden Knight, X-Slayer, Numi, GF Rex, Willware, Shadow, aka John, Little Foo, Wolf Sheikah, TM Sonic 1228, Steve Massey, It's Marky, Sagar 5802, Lightuke, Skyward Shield, Snack Attack 8, Turnips Bro Radish, Rock Solid, Johnny Nitpick, Blue Blazing Demon, Rosserm 11, Cholsey, Zanonia, Cypheron, Griffin Lobster, Electro Love Boat, RBM, Jeff, Yankee Gamer 5, Farfanugan, RC Scepter, Cloudfang LP, Helfinator, Ilyu Weaver, Shadow Mario 41, Gaia Crusher 9, Pixel, Michika, Dance Plays, G-Volt, and anyone else that I have met in the past, I've talked to in the past. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on to the next 10 years there, guys. I can't wait to start getting back on a normal schedule for YouTube. And man, oh man, I can't believe it's been 10 years. And here we go. We're starting decade number 2 of the Sample Man. So I'll be peacing out. I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on twitch.tv. If you want to come check me out, it is twitch.tv / the Sample Man. Come check me out. I have been streaming pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at Monday and Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern in the evening, and on Saturday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that means when this goes up, I'm going to be streaming at 1 p.m. So I hope to see you there. And I'll be let's playing for the foreseeable future there, guys. And thank you for all the 10 years and all the memories. It's been an amazing experience. And I can't wait to make more memories in the next coming years. So thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.